as I make this live. Got it. There you go. So it's interesting. Sometimes we try to do a lot so that we can not have to do anything. As I make the And sometimes we simply have to just not do anything. So I invite today for you a challenge to simply check out the concept of being rather than doing. Being is enough to get you to being. You don't have to breathe more. You don't have to count more. You don't have to focus more, right? There's a level of efforting. So I invite you, as we're working on some different new techniques today to practice being present, I invite you to simply realize whatever we're doing, our goal is to get you to the presence. So you might be there already. And if that's the case, you might just want to enjoy yourself sooner and not feel like it's a non-stop upward battle. It becomes a common problem for a lot of people who have practiced meditation or practiced mindfulness for a long time, and you feel like sometimes you have to get there through efforting. You have to get there through work. And you forget the point of once you actually already there, the whole point is you get to enjoy it. So don't lose sight of that. All right. So today, in order to be present, I want to invite us to bring in the breath work. The source of my practice is through Kundalini Yoga, so I'm going to use some breath work through Kundalini Yoga. And the idea is that sometimes, if our mind is wandering everywhere, sometimes if we're overwhelmed and we are just focusing on something or an action or an outcome, it's hard for us to come back to the relaxed state, come back to letting go state. And no amount of convincing would do it, right? You've probably had people tell you to relax and you get mad because you just don't want to relax. And so I want to spend today doing a little bit of the breath work. So we'll have 20 minutes of that. Along with then we'll lead into the body scan, heart center focus, and then holding the presence. But those will be shorter. Sounds good? All right. So find yourself in a comfortable position. Maybe put your feet down on the ground, both sides. Relax your shoulders. Relax your chest. Relax your chin and close your eyes. And take a moment and settle into your body and listen. Listen to the way you breathe and listen to the way your body moves as you breathe. And listen to where the sound comes from when you're breathing, whether it's at the back of your throat, at your chest, at your belly, in your head, through your ears. There's so many different ways we can feel that breath just by nature of the way the sound conducts through our body, right? Through physical conduction or by that vibration of frequency through the air. So take a moment and quiet down and listen to how your body breathes. Use your senses, use your chest, use the movements, use the way the skin feels as it's pressing against the back of your chair as a way to gauge how you're breathing. Listen to how you're breathing. And close your eyes and relax into that simple action. And now I'm going to invite you to take your right hand up, right thumb pressing on your right nostril. So now you're going to breathe in and out through your left nostril. And consciously slow down that breath. In through your nose, out through your nose of your left nostril. At first, some of you might find that you're clogged up on your left nostril, and it might be harder to breathe only through one side. And first of all, some tricks you can do is just slow down that breath so that the amount of air that's going through the nostril is just smaller stream and less forceful and more gentle. The second tip I invite you is calm down your mind. Sometimes it gets stressful when we feel like we can't breathe or we're feeling suffocated because we're breathing through just one hole and it's not smooth. So slow down and feel it. Even if you actually are fully clogged, sometimes you can get a little bit in. And you always have the option of breathing in, catching some breath through your mouth or your other nostril. But just gently check into how you're feeling about this breath. And over time, as you breathe a few more times, it becomes smoother or becomes less clogged. So slowly enjoy this process of left nostril breathing. And when you're breathing through the left nose, you might feel the back of at the bottom when you enter, all the air enter the top of the nasal pharynx, all the way inside the nose. See where it stimulates the top, the ceiling of that area. And notice that you're connecting to the base of your brain. And so breathe in and out, and you're stimulating with that breath the base of your brain. So keep going. And if you get more comfortable with it, feel the chest breathing, feel the shoulder breathing. You're doing great. So keep up with the left nostril breathing. Left thumb, right thumb covering the right nostril, and you're just relaxing into this breath on your left nostril and allowing the effects of this simple single nostril breath take over, and see what that feels like. By isolating one side, you're stimulating one side of your brain, and see what that feels like. In this case, the right brain. Now, what I'd like you to do, you can choose to raise your other hand and cover the left nostril instead this time. And relax your whole shoulders, and relax your neck, relax your eyes, and gently keep the thumb pressing on the left nostril. And again, breathe in and out, slowly in and out. Listen to the sound of the breath that's passing through the back of the nose down to the throat. Listen to the sound of the breath in your chest. Listen to sound in your belly. And again, one side of the nostril might be less clogged than the other, or more clogged. And the way to navigate that is simply slow down that breath even more and build a little bit more trust that there is air that's coming through, even though it's a tiny bit. It's like sipping through a straw that's very small of from a glass of water. And no matter how small, you're still getting through something, but very slow. So adjusting your expectation and just regulating your mind in this process. Again, but if you need to steal a breath, if you need to reset just to kind of get yourself back into a comfortable place, it's okay to cheat a little bit, or breathe through the other nose, or breathe through your mouth, just to get yourself back. And try again. This is a practice. And whatever you do, you're going to get the benefit of it just by practicing. So sorry, it's the left nostril recovering. Now we've done 3 minutes on each side. Relax your hands down and breathe a couple times through both nostrils. Really enjoy it, right? It feels different now. You're like, whoa, I get both nostril feeling. This time I want you to breathe in. So cover your right nostril with your right hand up. And then breathe out with your right. So breathe in with your left, breathe out with your right. So you're covering your left nostril with your right index finger. And then again, cover up the right nostril. Breathe in through your left. And breathe out through your right. And it's okay to make mistakes or not get it right or be a little bit confused. When you're ready, come back to breathing in through your left nose and out through your right nostril. And sometimes the wonderful magic, keep going, of breathing with your nostril or single nostril or alternate nostril is that you become so keenly aware of your breath. You also slow down your breath. So it's almost like you're bringing such a big boost of oxygen into your brain and you're getting rid of all these carbon dioxide extra from your brain. And so your brain feels different. You relax, you feel a little dizzy, you can slow down, take a break, come back to it. But it's nice to experience just a moment where all your effort is not towards multitasking or reading and doing this. You're actually fully breathing. So taking advantage of this experience. So breathe in through your left, out through your right. Another minute. And if your eyes are closed and you want to find a focus point, you can focus at the tip of your nose, even though your eyes are closed. And then relax your whole body in this breath. Relax your shoulders. Invite yourself to enjoy the process. Now, this time I want you to cover your left nostril and breathe in through your right. And then cover your right nostril and breathe in through your left. So switch that up. You're doing great. Halfway there, keep going. Sometimes you just don't feel up for the movement. You might not feel up for the exercise. But just give yourself the opportunity. Just try it out. Check it out. What's there to lose, right? See what happens. Give yourself the choice of free will. In a minute, maybe you just want to shift and feel different. Maybe in a minute, you're choosing not to be stressed out by the one thing that was bothering you just now, right? The point of this exercise is just choose to try out this breath. One of my teachers who taught Kundalini Yoga talked about, right? 7 steps to happiness starts with commitment. So sometimes we don't know if things make us happy or not. But until we choose to commit to a practice, commit to a time, commit to what we want to feel, commit to a stance, it's harder if we don't have that to find happiness. So all I'm asking you, just maybe for the next 10 more minutes, just choose to check in with your body, choose to have a relationship with your body, choose to engage your body and your breath and your mind in a way that you can see what it means, what it feels like. Now relax your hands down and take breath through both nostrils. And now just breathe in and out through your nostrils together and relax and slow down the breath. And this time, as you breathe in, feel your belly expanding like a balloon bloating out. And as you breathe out, your balloon is contracting and loosening and softening and becomes small. And again, listen to your breath. Listen to how the air enters through the nose and feels it vibrate in your chest and your throat. And relax your shoulders. Relax your thoughts. Relax any judgment that you might be having quietly of yourself or of other situations, of other people. And when you're ready, I will invite you to gently focus on the top of your head, around your scalp, around your face, your neck, your mouth, your teeth. Take a moment and just notice those areas, whether it's the sensations or the tension of the muscle. Now notice and scan down that attention to your chest, through your neck, to the front and the back of your neck, to your chest, to both sides of your chest, to your belly. Scan your attention to your back, to your upper back, to your lower back, to your sacrum. Notice sensations, notice the muscle tensions. And now scan your awareness on both shoulders. Become aware of them. And scan your awareness down your arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your fingers, your fingertips. Now bring your awareness to your belly, your pelvis, and relax in that position and feel your buttocks on the seat. Feel your thighs and your knees. Your calf, the bottom of your feet, your toes. And breathe. And now scan the whole room around you, in the front, in the back, in the side, and notice any sensations or informations. And notice the room above you, the space all around you. Now bring your awareness fully to your chest, your heart area. Again, become keenly aware of that breath, how it passes through your nostrils, how it passes through your chest and your throat. And feel it moving in and out of your heart area. Now bring a feeling of appreciation, whether it's through remembering a moment that brings you deep gratitude for someone, for somewhere, or something, or some achievement, or some situation. Or maybe a word that you have deep appreciation for, or state of being, whether it's peace or ease. Invoke that sense of appreciation deeply within yourself. And breathe. And when you can, stay here. Stay in this place where you feel this wholehearted appreciation or heartfelt gratitude or this positive feeling that you've invoked. Stay with it and allow it to stay and float in your heart area. And keep steady with it and let it keep floating. Almost like a radio dial where you're just tuning into that right frequency. Not too high, not too low. And just gently hold the attention of your body and your breath right at that space in your heart where you feel that floating feeling of appreciation right there over your heart. And just keep breathing, feeling it with breath. Breathe. And when you're ready, take a moment and check in with yourself to see how would you like to feel for the rest of the day. What's a small intention you'd like to set to welcome the rest of your day? Is it more lightness? Is it more connection? Is it more energy? When you're ready, I invite you to open your eyes. Maybe stretch your arms over your head. Take a nice deep breath and stretch. And rotate your wrist. Rotate your shoulders to wake yourself up a little bit. Stretch your arms one more time just for goodwill, for fun. So you can really feel your body waking back up, coming in. It's cold, so it's nice to spend the rest of the time to kind of move your body, shift it a little bit here and there. So that's the alternate nostril breathing. I really enjoy that. It's like a very fast, effective way to kind of get you centered, but also taking advantage of the technology of your breath and the diaphragm and the vagus nerve. So that's it for today. I hope you can try this out. It's wonderful if you need a break before you eat or before bed to kind of get you settled. That's a wonderful little technology. And that's it for today. I put this on recording for December. It's a gentle reminder that we could always use this breath whenever we're feeling frustrated or feeling kind of, just all the things are happening when winter comes and when holiday season comes. So I hope this is helpful to you, and I'll see you again next week. Take care.